I did not get an early code for Final Fantasy. It comes out at midnight, so just gotta wait. I'm gonna play WWE 2K24 next week. I don't know. It's kind of been a tradition to play it, but I just don't like the games very much. I love the character creator. It's the only reason I play, but man, I don't know. I do really like the character creator, though. So I might still force myself to play it. Have you seen the Seven Deadly Sins card game? No, I have not. They got their own TCG. Oh, thanks for the 10 gifted members, Gator. SmackDown vs. Raw and SmackDown, Here Comes the Pain, still to this day goes hard. The 2K games ruined wrestling games. I don't know if this is a hot take or not, but this... I don't know what the right word is, but this, like... Conglomerate's definitely not the right word. Basically, there was a time when anyone could make sports games. So you'd see a lot of wacky sports games, but then it all rolled up into a couple companies that have all of the rights to the sports. So you have, like, all the basketball games are 2K, basically. So you don't have anything unique and cool like NBA Street or anything like that. All of the football games are just now Madden. Well, now we have, like, NCAA coming out again for the first time in, like, 12 years or whatever, so that's kind of cool. I'll play that. I used to love the NCAA games. But, like, you don't have any of the wackier ones like NFL Street. You don't have any of the arena football games or anything. Like, I miss that. So those older games like that, I think were fire, because you had unique ones, as opposed to just the same thing every year. Nice, Melody. That's pretty cool. A 1-minute Niji Sanji diss track. Nice. The lesbian kissing car game. Do you remember that? What in tarnation? The lesbian kissing car game? What is that? Rumble Roses? Huh? This isn't a car game at all. It's a wrestling game, but it looks kind of fire. You did just remind me, in the same vein, there was an Xbox game that came out called Backyard Wrestling, and it's, as the name would imply, it's Backyard Wrestling. The fucking Insane Clown Posse were in it for some reason, if I remember correctly. And they had these special features where you could watch real-life footage of backyard wrestling events, and it was the first time I saw a mons pubis. So there was, like, a girl in a bikini, and she, like, was dancing to a song while a wrestling match was playing, and the camera was doing all, like, the classic early 2000s zooms and shit, and she was pulling her bikini down, and you could see it going toward, like, going down past the mons pubis, and I was like, oh, so I miss when the games could get creative as opposed to just 2K having all of it. Thanks, Sabrina. The beginning of The Walking Dead started in 2010, and in the Ones Who Live trailer, they have new iPhones in it. Yeah, I think they stopped caring. I saw that. They've got a new Walking Dead series. No, it's not up yet, Karina. I'm posting the link in like 30 minutes-ish. Probably a little less. And agreed. You remember NFL Blitz the League? Yeah. I don't know if I ever told this story. I loved NFL Blitz when I was a kid. I loved every iteration of NFL Blitz. I loved the cabinets, all of it. And for the 360, they had NFL Blitz the League. And I fucking loved it. And then I saw that they had announced NFL Blitz the League 2. And this was during a time period when I didn't know how you could check for release dates. Actually, hold on. What was the year the sequel came out? Yeah, 2008. That sounds about right. And so this was still when I wasn't super familiar with how you, like, look at release dates. So what I did is after I saw the trailer, I assumed the game was out. So I had my mom drive me to GameStop, and they said, no, we don't have that. It's not out yet. And I was pretty upset, is what it is. I went home pretty, like, feeling bad about it. And then I don't remember what it was, but I saw, like, a gameplay video or something, so I assumed it was out. And this was like a week after that. So I had my mom bring me back because it's out now. I'm super excited to get it. So she brings me back, and he says the same thing. It was the same guy. And he's like, no, we still don't have it. It's not out yet. And for some reason, that just struck a chord within me so deep that I started crying. And I was way too old to be crying over getting told that a game isn't out. But I just started crying. Fucking bawling in the GameStop. I felt awful. It just really hurt. And then when the game eventually did come out, it was significantly worse than the first one, so it wasn't even worth crying over to begin with. How old were you? It was 2008, so I was 14. I just looked up the release date because I was curious how old I was. I was fucking 14, bawling my eyes out in GameStop because the game wasn't out yet. I was so sad. Then my mom got me Publix chicken tenders. Calm me down. Yeah. I not proud of it. There's a Prime Yaw. And I did see that, Jay. Everything's increasing their prices right now. I wonder if that GameStop employee still remembers you. Which one? The one that I called beautiful and then ran away from? I doubt it. She was probably ready to file a restraining order, and then just, I never came back out of shame, so she didn't need to go through the effort. Blue Eye Samurai is a great show. No, the NFL Blitz one that saw you cry. Oh, yeah. Also, probably not. There's no way I was the only one crying in GameStop. There's a Tier 1 JNF. And Tier 1 Teak. And the resub Llama. Thanks for resub Almonte. Have any of the girls you've told stories about ever reached out to you? What do you think this is? Some kind of anime? No, man, this is real life. Of course not. Absolutely not. No redemption arc. That ship is long past sailed. They've forgotten all about me. Do you still talk to the girl you pissed on? What are these questions? Of course not, man. We stopped talking like a week after that happened. And she got married when I